This is Chris Dingwell.
Ryan Fleming.
My name is Wilhelm Shearer.
Danielle Medor.
My name's Carrie.
My name is Jennifer Moore.
I'm Abbott. My name is Kelly Hebert.
And I'm here at Sanctuary Tattoo.
So we're here at Sanctuary Tattoo tonight getting ready for our big art opening. It's the all heavy metal art show called Heavy Metal-iscious. We do a show like this or something like this almost every month during the first Friday Art Walk, where all the galleries in town have big art openings, and you're going to see later on we're going to have a huge crowd here, and we just thought this would be a great way for us to introduce you all to our shop and who we are and what we do.
I guess I would have to say that people come to me for a variety of things. I do some realistic type stuff. I like to play with traditional stuff, although I don't have that opportunity that often. But anything that I can put a spin on, anything that I can make look kind of unexpected, I guess, is my big thing.
I do mostly like really painterly tattooing. I do a lot of very super realistic photographic tattooing, that sort of thing, but I do a wide range of everything. You know, I mean, I've got a really strong fine art background, so anything that people bring me, I can do it.
The way I approach tattooing is as a medicine art, going from sort of an ancient spiritual traditions with tattooing. And I get my inspiration from all kinds of sources. Probably one of the most interesting ways that I'm inspired is just by the stories that people bring themselves and what it is that they're looking to do with their tattoos.
I pretty much started doing this about 20 years ago here in Portland. The reason I started getting into it because I couldn't get tattoos that I wanted anywhere around here, and I started doing them on myself and on friends of mine, and it just sort of snowballed from there, and I ended up doing it for a living. I figured it was a good niche for me to fill.
My favorite styles are like American, traditional, Japanese style stuff, and like biomech, but I really work in all styles. I really enjoy all aspects of tattooing.
Kind of there was an incantation as part of it, a lot of ritual put into it, and basically it's kind of not quite a mother goddess. So the centerpiece in here, there's the womb, and there's been a lot of energy worked in there. I love bones and wax. I love the medium of bone and wax and cloth. It just all kind of, once I started going, it just, the center is a bear skull and the two outside are deer skull. All of the other stuff, all the organic material, the branches are, I have a ton of sumac in my yard, so they're all dried sumac branches and the milk thistle. The first one is basically influenced by watching Eric the Viking, based on Norse mythology, and it's Fenrir eating the sun, and it's multiple layers of tracing paper, tissue paper, and acrylic gloss, and acrylic, and second piece is basically the same deal, just lots and lots of listening to music and staying up way too gosh darn late. It's actually based on Norse mythology, where the Age of Ragnarok is supposed to be brought on by Fenrir, who is the wolf god, and all of the other gods were like, oh gosh, Ragnarok is gonna come if we don't like tie Fenrir up and like keep him in captivity. So they kept trying to get him to accept them putting bonds around him, and so they tried the first one and he broke out of them and he's like, oh haha, I'm really strong, oh. And they were like, oh well, try this second one, but you're not strong enough to break out of this one. And he's like, oh yes I am. So broke out of the second one, and third one ended up actually capturing him. But in order to do all of this, he told them in good faith, I want this one person to put their hand in my mouth. So when he got captured in the third bond, he said, oh well, basically screw you guys, and bit the guy's hand off.
My own personal work is more sort of abstract expressionist, if you will. Really painterly, really loose, really brush strokey. And I try to bring all of those kinds of elements into the tattooing that I do.
This is the Dungeon Shaker. It's acrylic on bleach splash denim. Got pyramid studs on it. Helen Lucas, Joe Malia helped with the frame. A little bit of a collaboration. It's got a little airbrush and the sunglasses here. This is actually an image that I've been working on for a little while. It started off as a tattoo design for the inside of the arm here. You have this sort of figure 8 pattern, and then I sort of have done this 8 or 9 different times in different forms and different media. But I wanted to do it very big.
The front view of the star here is right there.
So this is house creature and that's fishbowl creature, and they're like a couple creatures out of the world I create where everyday objects or like, you know, random inanimate things come alive and all interact in this world. This one is like, this guy is obviously kind of a weirdo, like this house creature, and he's looking at this other creature like, oh, what's that weird thing? But like obviously he's pretty weird himself and he doesn't seem to realize that.
Hey everybody, listen up. I promised we would have like a costume sort of dress-up contest. I'm gonna do that right now. So everybody who wants to be a part of that, go towards the front of the space, and everybody else stand back here. We're gonna do it by applause. Are you in? I'm in, dude. You're in. Yeah. Right. Everybody's in. Get in the line. Everybody who's not in. What are we doing? Don't worry about it. If you're first in line, step forward. Everyone that thinks that this guy is number one, the best heavy metal dressed guy tonight. Yeah! Woo!
He's so metal on the inside.
Next one in line. Step forward. Who thinks this guy's number one? Number 3. Contestant number 4. Yeah. Contestant number 5. Number 6. And last but definitely not least, number 7. Wow. Do we have a unanimous decision? Yeah. I hate to say it. It's kind of a toss-up for second place. I think it's you. I can't remember your name. I'm sorry. Kelly. Kelly? Is Kelly second place? Yeah! All right. Everybody else that didn't win anything, you get a free t-shirt. Just come find me and we'll figure out what size you need. Woo! Sally and Kelly, you guys get t-shirts too. I'm getting the f*** out from here before I fall.
This is the what the f*** are you thinking arm? And cover up after cover up. Some of this good stuff was done by Will Shear from our shop here. Some of this stuff.
Louise is the precious jewel of Sanctuary Tattoo.
One of the precious jewels.
No, she's the precious jewel of Sanctuary Tattoo.
This is by Mr. Dingwell. Vintage.
circa year 2000 maybe?
There's so many things. The personal connection you create with your canvas, and the permanence of the art, but also it's permanent, but it's also temporary from my standpoint because it walks out the door. You know, I might not ever see it again, but I like how it impacts somebody's life forever.